Welcome to Beth Roars, where we look at your favourite singers to find out what makes them them. I was browsing through YouTube thinking about what to react to next, and I found this sister duo that had 1.2 billion views on their song. And I had never heard of them before. Now, I think they're from Louisiana in the US, so they're probably fairly well known in the US. They're definitely well known in Mexico. So let's give them a listen. Let's see what all the fuss is about.
Te conocí un día de abril, un día común, el día que menos lo esperaba. Yo no pensaba en el amor, ni lo creía y mucho menos lo buscaba. Y de pronto apareciste tú, destrozando paredes e ideas, te volviste mi luz.
It's really interesting because you're getting kind of country vibes from them. I don't know if they are, although it's Spanish. Yeah, I'm getting real like, oh, yeah, maybe it's because they're from the South. But I also really find it interesting how they're going for this, like one of the sisters is singing really low and one of them jumped up the octave. It gives this real duality, one of them with that heavier, warmer tone, one of them with that lighter tone, and that's partially just through jumping up the octave, but it is also their tones as well, and I'm going to be really interested to see how they combine together. And that actually echoes in their name, Hash or Ha-Ash. One of them's called Hannah and one of them's called Ashley, and they combine their names together to make their band name. She's up now.
Con solo una mirada dominaras cada espacio que hay dentro de mí. Tampoco sabía entregarme y ser presa de tus labios. Descubrí que sí, porque lo aprendí de ti.
Yeah. It's really easy listening. It's so like country and relaxed. It reminds me of the Dixie Chicks. They have very direct tones, but what's interesting is that their tones are quite different. And obviously, tonally, there is an element of genetics at play. You know, you will sound more similar to your brother or your sister or your sibling, because you're more likely to have a similar shaped vocal tract, similar vocal cords, although of course like siblings don't always look the same. You might not also sound the same. I find that I sound very similar to my younger sisters. We all also look very similar, but if you have a different shaped face, then it probably means you also have different shaped sinuses, different shaped vocal tract, and that will come across. And these women have slightly different shaped faces, and it really quite differing tones.
De pronto algo pasó y la pasión faltaba, nuestras noches se alargaban. Jamás pensé sentirme sola y fría y tonta aún estando acompañada. Después todo.
See hers has got that warmth.
Luego tantas mentiras que ya ni tú te las creías. Yo no sabía que sin tus besos pasaría tan lento el tiempo y lo aprendí de ti.
I really love this combination of using rhythms, like you often hear in a lot of Latin music, but also that kind of slow, relaxed country feel to it. Actually, that differing in tone, they're similar enough that they blend really well, but you've got that lighter tone of, I think, Ashley, I want to say. The one with the blonde hair that is kind of also cutting through. It's got a little bit more nasality, a little bit more lightness, and she's often going for that higher harmony. And then you have that warmth in the other singer that sits underneath. This is a great way to do it. Having that warmth on the lower harmony, providing stability. I'm sure, they're not singing completely out of each other's ranges, so they could swap it round, but it just works so well, having that heavier sound on the bottom to me, it just, as I say, provides stability and assuredness in that harmony. Sounds a little strange, but it definitely does work. So wide evals. So they both have really wide evals. So they're making a kind of smiley E sort of sound. And I would say a lot of the time it's really working for these guys, and they wouldn't do it if it didn't work for them. They wouldn't be as popular as they are if it didn't work for them. But in a lot of styles, going for something so E can make it a little bit too nasal, a little bit too direct. If you were singing, I don't know, an Aretha Franklin song, it might be too sort of twangy and nasal, but for this style it's really working, it's really cutting through, it's more about rhythm, and it's also giving you that that kind of cut through all this instrumentation as well. Hoy me vienes a buscar, pero es muy tarde ya, me he enamorado de alguien más. Yo no sabía que con sus besos iba a reemplazar los tuyos. Ni que existieran otras manos que al tocarme superaran lo que antes sentí. Tampoco sabía que podía amarlo tanto después de tu engaño que me hizo tanto daño. Descubrí que sí. Y todo lo aprendí de ti. Oh, a nice breathy tone. Great. I love when singers take different styles and combine them together to make something fresh like this. It really, really works with these guys, and I wish people did that more often. Took a few different things to see what they might get. They might get something brilliant like this. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Down.